It's a Manchu. Welcome to Divergence SMP. Now, you'll notice that I'm wearing full diamond armor, and I have all diamond gear. This is only the second video on this SMP, and I'm fully geared up. Well, that happens thanks to the fact that there's other people on the SMP. It's at least 10 of us, probably more than 10 of us all together, that are all working together at World Spawn to build stuff up, and holy crap, a lot has been done here. I look at how beautiful these starter houses are. All these starter houses here. And then to get to my starter house. Yeah, see, I'm that guy. I'm the neighbor that mows the lawn like once a month, maybe if they feel like it. That doesn't keep up the house and keep it maintained. And lets everything go to hell. And just destroys the property values of the entire neighborhood. I'm that guy. That's me. I'm that neighbor. Yeah. This is my starter house. Now, I do have on my list of things to do, remodel starter house to like improve it a bit. But there's a whole lot of other stuff on this list too. A lot of them are farms I want to make, and many of these farms are going to require Trident. And that's why what I'm going to do today is make a drown farm. Because a drown farm will give me access to Tridents that I can use for a bunch of other farms I want to make. And I'm going to need a hoe, and I'm going to need to go ahead and enchant this properly. Fortunately, other people on the SMP have been busy. Irno set up a trade hall, and I'm going to use that to get lots of emeralds by selling sticks. And I'm going to get the sticks from all of the tree harvesting that Jewel has been up to. Allow me to take 7 stacks of spruce logs, convert them all into sticks, and sell them to these guys. Now these librarians of the trade hall, their trades aren't really rolled up special, but I know Major Madden and also BadRabbit, mostly probably BadRabbit, were working on a bunch of librarians. If I can remember where they set them up. It's not at World Spawn, but at a nearby village. There's a bunch of librarians that they rolled up trades for. Here's the guys. There's even one that sells Silk Touch right here. Let's see. I need Silk Touch, right? Yep, I need Silk Touch. So I will buy that Silk Touch book from you. Thank you very much. Ooh, you sell Aqua Affinity. I'm gonna buy that too. Let's see. I also need Efficiency 5 from you. That's the expensive one, but worth it. There's also another mending guy. Where's the mending guy? Mending! Because he sells cheap mending. 10 emeralds, that's a great deal. Okay, now the diamond hoe has all the things. That was important. Because for this Trident farm, I believe I've collected all the ingredients I need for it, except for one thing. I need a whole bunch of leaves. And I could buy shears from the shepherds and collect the shears, but man, I'd rather use a Silk Touch hoe. I would just rather use that. And it's this way. I think I have everything I need, except the leaves. And I picked out a spot to make the drown farm. It's a little past the new iron farm. Over this way. Okay, over on this platform, I believe, other than the leaf blocks, I should have everything I need in these 2 chests. I'm going to start by putting down 128 scaffolding. 2 stacks of it. So I'll be 128 blocks above the ocean. On a realm, this is sim distance 4, which means I only need to be like 48 blocks above the ocean to have no place that mobs can spawn other than the farm. But I want to make this farm so that it will work on other sim distances besides sim distance 4. Let's see, what else do I need? Let's grab this. Oftentimes when I make a farm, it will be different, at least slightly, from farms I made before for the same purpose. But this drown farm, it just works. It's simple and straightforward to make, and it doesn't need to be improved upon. I've used this design in my hardcore world. I made a drown farm like this in Divergence Season 2. There is one small difference with it from the way I did it previously that makes it just that much easier, actually. All right, let's see. I can build this from the bottom up. You know what? Pull that. Put a dropper there. Perfect. I don't like where that lever's at. Let's move it. Throw the Trident right at that piston. That should work. Oh, one thing I forgot. Now the hoppers will pick stuff up through the mud. They won't through dirt. There. Throw a Trident here at this piston. Stand here to pick up the Trident. This lever turns the Trident killer on and off. Perfect. Okay, now from here, let's see. If I'm standing here, AFK, I want to be up 22 blocks from this spot. I don't want the drop to be too far because I don't want the drone to just die from fall damage. I want them to be killed by the Trident. 217 is what I'm shooting for. If any of them end up dying from fall damage, I'll have to make significant adjustments. Now, the way this is different from the way I built this farm before is the floor and walls of the platform can be made of any solid block. In the past, I had to use ice. It was the only way. Now, because I've changed in spawning mechanics for Bedrock Edition, I can make the floor with any kind of block, and that makes things a little bit easier. Shoot, you know what? See if I can collect those buttons. Not only do I not have to collect a bunch of ice with a Silk Touch pick, I did that anyway, for other reasons, but also, I can light up the platform as I'm building it with torches, which is not something I could do before. If I was making it with ice, it would melt the ice, and that wouldn't work out very well. Alright, I want to build up from here. Did I miscount? 13 blocks from here? So 1, 2, 3, a ladder up to 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Alright, maybe 14. That's fine. I just create this inverted pyramid shape. Really? The wandering trader decided to show up here. Oh, wow, he's selling auto shells. Well, at this point, I don't think I'm going to need that. Do I even have any emeralds? No, I spent them all. You know what, though? I need leather and leads. Excellent. Thank you for the leather and leads. Okay. Now, this final level, this outer level, I'm going to build up one more block high. More than a stack and a half to spare. Yay, I counted right. Alright, temporarily I'm going to light this up as well. I won't want these here permanently, but it's going to get dark before I finish this farm, and I don't want random mobs spawning on the edge of the farm. Tell me I got the other stuff in here. I got the other stuff in here. Good. I'm going to put down this level. Temporary dirt blocks. And on top of the dirt, I put ice. I'm afraid that wandering trader is about to have a really bad day. Because now, I'm going to go ahead and break these ice blocks. Turn all that ice into water sources, and whoops. Gotta be careful where I'm aiming. That's why I put dirt blocks underneath, because I can't mine them quickly, even with my efficiency pick. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That witch needs to go away. You throw those potions at me. Alright. Look at that, there's already drowned spawning in the farm. I haven't even finished it yet. Okay, now I'll get out my trusty shovel. And I'll dig out the temporary dirt blocks. Walking a little bit cautiously here, crouched, because I don't want to fall. Not that I'd get hurt by falling, mind you, because there's nothing but ocean underneath me. It's just, how the hell would I get back up again? I don't have elytra. I can't fly. You can see the drowned are getting pushed into the center and then down into the pit. If they're not aggroed on anybody, they're going to tend to want to fall down to the bottom. Okay. This works at night, but to get it to work in the day, I need leaves. I need leaf blocks. Drowned don't spawn underground, so I can't put a solid canopy over the top. I'm going to use a canopy of leaves. I need about a double chest of leaf blocks to do this. I can't really see which side is which, but I'll just put down water source there, so when the time comes I can swim back up again. Oh no! I used the fortune pick, son of a... Again, haven't been to the end. Don't have elytra. Hell, I barely even stuck my nose into the nether. Ender chests are not easy to come by. Alright, I gotta go collect a lot of leaf blocks anyway. So, I'm gonna go back to World Spawn, see if I can find another end rod someplace. And I think I have ender pearls someplace too. Back at my base. And remake the ender chest. Because I kind of need it for this. If I'm collecting a double chest full of leaf blocks, transporting it back up to the farm to finish it, well, it would help a lot to have the ender chest to do that. Oh, I don't know if they're still here, if somebody took them. Thank God. Making a blaze farm, it's on my list. It's on the to-do list. Okay, now. Thank you, sir. One ender chest repaired. I have another Eye of Ender. Let me go ahead and make another ender chest so I have a spare. I feel bad about that. Having to borrow those blaze rods, but like I say, it's on the list. I will make a blaze farm at some point. And finally put this hoe to good use.
Many minutes later.
That's 48.5 stacks, I think. I think that's enough. I don't think I need a complete double chest full. I think that's enough. Alright, now the trick is how do I transport all of these leaves? I think I take 2 trips is how I do it. Even with an ender chest. Now these leaf blocks I can permanently spawn-proof this ledge. Right, now let's build up 8 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll just put a layer of leaf blocks above the entire farm. Alright, that covers the whole spawning platform. I need to go out from the walls another 8 blocks. There's 8 blocks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Do that on all 4 corners. Alright, fill in the spaces in between. There. There's a completed roof. You can kind of see the dark square in the center is the spawning platform, and then 8 blocks out from all the walls. I have more leaf blocks to keep light from leaking around the edges of the leaf canopy. Alright, now I just have to go down and I guess I just leap into the ocean. I take a flying leap. Whee! Well, it's a long way down. Be a lot easier to get up and down if I could fly, but it's still very early game. Despite what it looks like 800 days played, believe me, it's a realm, there's a lot of people on here, so the days add up quickly. It's not like, you know, a solo world. Let's get you guys out of the way. So I can throw in the Trident and activate this Trident killer. Alright. I'm going to AFK here for a while. At least an hour, maybe longer. We'll see how much I collect. I'm hoping to get a bunch of Tridents and maybe some nautilus shells, and I'm sure I'll get lots of rotten flesh, but let's see what we come up with. Okay, so it's been a little while, and I can't say for specifically how long I was AFK. An hour or two. Less than 2 hours, more than 1 hour. And before I show you the results of that, I just want to show off something else I did inside my house. I think I showed this in the last video that I had a secret door here. There was a problem though where I had a dispenser creating a water source to climb down, and that was not working reliably until I realized I could just replace it with a waterlogged staircase and it'd do the same job. But if I just put something in this furnace to smelt, it opens the secret passage. I go down the water column into my storage area, and I can show what I got from that AFK session. Yeah, a few Tridents. A few Tridents, a bunch of copper, more nautilus shells than I'll ever know what to do with. I would call this a success. I can make as many Trident killers as I need, and that's great. I think I mentioned before that I've done drown farms in Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. This Bedrock Edition design is really good. It's really effective and efficient. Java doesn't work as well, and you have to use a very different design for various reasons. If you want to see a video of me building a Java Edition drown farm and comparing it with the Bedrock Edition one, check out this video. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for more Divergence SMP.